a transformative pathway to accelerate the careers of elite young tennis players as they rise through the PIF ATP rankings. I'm Kimberly Leonard from PIF News, and we're at the Madrid Open for the launch of the PIF ATP Next Gen Accelerator. A player's future is shaped long before they step onto the biggest stages, and that's why PIF supports young players from the very start of their careers. The PIF ATP Next Gen Accelerator is designed to equip young tennis players with the resources, the guidance, and the opportunities they need to succeed on the ATP Tour. It's a program that empowers young players through targeted enhancements across three key pillars: elevated performance, physical support, and educational support.
Now with PIF coming on board, which is amazing, we're able to obviously make that program much bigger. We can extend this to many other players, and we can start bringing a lot more benefits to them. And those benefits are, apart from the playing opportunities to some of the big tournaments, it's offering them educational programs as well, which, it's helping guide them, their life on and off the court. And also with the PIF initiative, which is the Tennis IQ, we're giving them access to data analysis of their game. And last but not least is giving them resources, because some of these players, depending where they come from in the world, we're giving them financial resources to help them along this journey, especially at the beginning, until they start making the big money. And with PIF, this now becomes a holistic program. And honestly, I think it's going to change, the future for the growth of these kids coming through.
Every year, more than 70 young players will be eligible to take part. There'll be juniors, college players, and players who are 20 years old and under in the top 500 PIF ATP rankings.
You see myself that I'm now broken into the top 50. They're really seeing that the Next Gen Accelerator program is really putting guys through and helping them out. When I first was on tour, I really struggled, and so these other guys, they can realize, all right, I don't have to do really, really well right now. I think that's something I struggled with is, all those guys in that room, I was in that same situation where I was trying to compete against those guys, and I was putting so much pressure on myself to try and beat out those other players because I wanted to get the wild cards into a tournament before them or get into the year-end finals for the Next Gen. Getting to have that competition is good, but it also puts so much strain on myself. So hearing all of them and seeing how they can benefit from it is great.
An integral part of the program is hearing from those who have gone before, the legends of the ATP.
It's a chance which doesn't happen too often, because the legends of the game, they made all those experiences, they made all this career where the young players, it's still ahead of them. They were all in a similar situation, all young, and they all had to take the next step into professional tennis and be there for a long time, for many, many years. And to talk about that, how are all those experiences, how are the years on tour, how is the transition from junior to professional tennis, it helps so much. And then of course to talk about how it is to play on the biggest stages, to play against the biggest legends of the games, it's so helpful and impactful.
The aim is to make these players' transition onto the ATP Tour as seamless as possible. It is another way in which PIF is working to become a catalyst for growth on the global tennis landscape. For PIF News, I'm Kimberly Leonard in Madrid.